hard.
We
to get
don't have
good.
ice
It's not
climbers
even-
outside of Joseph.
Yeah, we
really.
have Joseph, and Joseph was gone, and now Joseph comes back and starts winning. And
Joseph,
Ober has,
like, literally comes from like SoCal or NorCal, beats everybody up in NorCal,
and then
like,
leaves, and then comes back, and then he moved. But
essentially,
the last time he was back, I think like over lost, and then it was just the time he visited, and I was like, that's so messed up. Like you just come by on your little tour. to get
Ober
over.
won that set 3-0 the
And then-
first time.
Oh, and then lost in losers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
And it was like, I think it was like a 2-1 total. So Joseph won in winners finals and then grand finals loser side.
Oh, this is interesting. There was a time where Pleeba was telling me he used to try like every character in this matchup.
Oh
I
yeah.
imagine their record is not great. To be fair, that was wobbling. I mean, I'm not saying that makes it that much better. It's just the matchup's still really bad. But
It didn't make it any better because Joseph is the anti-wobble.
okay, but yeah, he can still
master.
wobble. He would wobble. I'm tired of this propaganda.
Okay,
Just because he's
no,
bad at it doesn't
no,
mean
no,
that
no,
he
no,
never
no,
gets to
no.
do it at all.
I will tell you,
Oh.
Brianna's here to vouch for me.
No, I mean I've watched many sets.
Brianna's here to vouch for me that there was a time where we taught Brianna how to wobble
Before
yeah,
Joseph.
yeah, yeah.
before Joseph.
Joseph never learned.
Joseph
No,
just
I've seen him do it to Michael before.
No,
I've
he-
watched multiple
No,
Michael
no, no, no.
Joseph
He
sets.
gets lucky.
he legit gets
Oh
lucky.
my God,
Gets
that's
lucky.
so
We-
He has no rhythm. He can't do it.
We told him to do wobble to
get
this
a-
metronome,
yeah, he should just
and
have
he
the
can't
metronome
match
the
it.
whole
He
set.
cannot match it.
That's so funny. It's such a big range too. That's the craziest part.
Yeah.
It's like 180 to 220. It's like that's a huge range.
Yeah.
That BPM difference is very big.
But
Yeah,
Pleeba,
let's get back into the
I'm
match.
I'm also surprised how far Pleeba has made it this tournament. You
Well,
told me
last-
that like he wasn't really playing, and it kind of shows in like his tournament record. But he's in losers finals in one of the more stacked mid lanes.
Yeah, I mean, he said he's funny. He was playing Larfin apparently, and he said out loud, he's like, "I'm on the shell of my former self." I'm like, that's so Pleeba. Grant has some wise words for sure. I think like, I mean, I think the matchups he's super comfortable at, like all the floaties and stuff. There's not really that much to practice. Like,
Yeah,
you
and
know, as long as you're not egregiously playing the matchups poorly.
yeah, and there are some matchups that like he is pretty good at, like Falco Fox, that he didn't really get a chance outside of Unsure to really show off. Like
I was super surprised when Unsure took that. By the way,
I was too.
It's just because of the record, and it's like I mean, Unsure's been like playing amazingly recently, but if you look at a record, it was like he hasn't beaten him since he switched.
yeah.
So that's like a pretty impressive thing. I mean, to be fair, it's also Grant not playing as much, but it's still really good. Like,
It's
that's a
also,
huge
like,
step,
yeah.
a huge step for Unsure.
Unsure being like couple years into box, and
I don't
Unsure
think
will
it's been that long, dude. I think it's been a little over a year.
really.
Yeah, for sure. Because
And
I switched about the same time.
Unsure will reassure you that he's just like, oh, like I'm about like 80% of my like current skill capacity.
I think a lot. It's weird. A lot of what it's like confidence. Like
Yeah.
if you play me, like I'm just really unsure when I play on box. That's ironic. Very funny
Yeah.
joke. No pun intended, actually. But like I just play not as confident. When I
Yeah.
play on a controller, like I don't do all the same. I don't do all the same things, but I'm way more confident in everything I do.
Yeah.
And like it's like it's like this unseen confidence that you need. It's like you can't convince yourself that you're playing confidently. But
Yeah,
you just need to play for a year, and then you're like, oh, now I can actually play on
Yeah.
box. Yeah, that's kind of how it is. This is really interesting. I feel like this stage is like, I mean, I guess there's just not that many good stage stages, but when I play this stage, it's like, I feel like Ices get me here and they just kill me even earlier. So
Yeah, I think for
chain
Grant,
grab.
he's thinking like, oh, I'm trying to get like the early kills as much as possible because he was struggling to get kills like in Battlefield.
He really brought that back, by the way. I know we were talking about stuff, but he was, it was 3-1 and he brought it back to last stop.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, 20%.
but like it's just those situations where he can't kill Joseph like as fast as he can in like Yoshi's story.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I guess you can also probably confirm a kill here off of a split, which is probably not super possible on big stages.
Yeah,
Like, I don't
because
know what
you
what do you
give
even
you
use
give
to
Nana
split?
and like Popo so much time to recover if like on bigger stages,
you
which is
use?
why like if they go to Dreamland, I'm 90% sure that Joseph's taking it.
Yeah, so what do you use to split? What are you trying to, I guess you're just looking for needle?
So
Needle fair?
I would guess like grabbing like trying to
No, not
grab Sopo.
Grab's bad.
Grabbing Sopo?
Grab is bad, yeah. They're actionable, and your throws are so slow. It's bad. It's
Really?
like doubles. Yeah, it's like doubles.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You just gotta slap him.
Yeah, yeah. I think Unsure was closing in on top 100 for sure on controller. He beat like Forrest and stuff. He was doing really well.
Yeah.
But then he was like, he had a tournament where his controller couldn't shield, and he was like, I'm done with this forever. Sorry, I'm responding to chat. I shouldn't do that. This is so interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen Grant play this match.
And he brought it back again. Like, it was looking like kind of rough at first, but now Grant's kind of like just bringing it back. It's those earlier kills, not early kills.
The thing is, it looks like the effort exerted is very. It feels like Grant is like putting on a neutral showcase on how to like move around the platform.
Yeah,
and split 'em up. And
neutral
then-
masterclass, and then Joseph's
Yeah,
just like,
Joseph
oh,
mashes his face and rolls behind and kills. It's
and
great.
gets like 10
Yeah.
hits, and you can see that exchange right there. Like Grant's like already like in the 80%, while
Oh my god.
you see like Pleeba moving around everywhere, and he's only got half the percent.
Yeah, this is definitely that. This is one of those Sheik matchups for sure.
The grab up smash.
Yeah. All right, we're good. Oh no.
Oh,
Resync?
there you go.
That's good though. Yeah. That's it, baby. That's it. That's it, right?
Yep, right there.
That's-
Slap him. Oh, I did not guess that up air right there.
I think he wanted it to be like Peach. He wanted to confirm. I don't think it works on them. I think they're too actionable. I guess, I don't know, maybe it would. Oh.
The grab right
no.
there. It must be incredibly easy for the handoffs in that situation because like Sheik,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Sheik and Marth are like the same weight, and like I swear to God that
It's, Sheik is like, I think the window is huge. It's like 9 frames or something. It's stupid.
well
Like-
that was supposed to be like a drop
Yeah.
down there.
Not only is the window 9 frames, but you also have the whole, the chain grab is unreal.
It's that overextension right there that we always see a lot of people fall for. We saw that in the Ober set, and we see that now in the Pleeba set,
Yeah, you
where
just
they try
one
to go,
DI way.
they
Yeah.
try to go down, they double jump, and then get hit for
yeah,
it.
Yeah. Joseph is just Joseph is just so fast. Like it's weird. It's weird because I've played Ices. I've played so many Ices before, but Jeff is
Oh, the separation right. Oh no!
yeah, he didn't have enough time to hold away. That's brutal. I mean,
Do you think that he could have like
Yeah, if he
ledge
like,
hopped or
no, if
the
he-
wall
if-
jump?
If he just he definitely could have wall jumped. That's not a bad idea. I was thinking he just could hold right and then in.
Yeah.
And made it on stage probably. I mean, he's making it work. It really isn't that bad. I feel like a pure 0-0 is not that bad. For
Yeah,
people
yeah, yeah.
after dying
And
that
like
early.
he may have lost the first set or a stock, but he brought it back like perfectly even.
This is great. I feel like this is a good Joseph bracket for sure. He's
It-
got to pull it against Sure.
It was both a good Joseph bracket and a bad Joseph bracket because he had to face Unsure so early.
It was
And, like-
semis though, right? Or was it quarters?
It might have been quarters. Brianna, do you have the
I feel
bracket?
like that's fine.
Yeah, it was semis.
Oh, it was
okay,
semis.
yeah.
Okay.
That's. I mean, you can't ask for more than that. He got over in quarters, so I feel like that's a good draw.
And
Questionable seating, as
yeah,
we
yeah, yeah,
mentioned, but well,
No,
I guess, as we mentioned privately.
Charles was complaining about it too
Oh,
because
Charles was freaking out.
because he said
Charles was
by
like,
far
"What the
our
hell?"
he was like by far our pool was the hardest because like he's just like why is Sam Park the 3rd seed when Phalanx is 3rd seed somewhere else kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like
well-
nothing against like Phalanx or
Phalanx
anything.
didn't even have a controller. Phalanx
Yeah.
was using a steering wheel controller instead
Yeah,
of his box, 'cause
and
his
it-
fingers are broken.
It was like a
You-
situation where like I go into Silver's bracket and I lose one game because my left button stops
Hey,
dashing.
if I got to you,
if you
If I
got
got
to
you, I
me,
would've also taken a
different,
game. A single game.
different story, different story. It might have not have been a
Oh,
Sam Park
no.
wash in that
Oh, God.
situation, but like Joseph did definitely have his own ringer because the thing is, even though the character matchup might be bad or the player matchup,
That's
it's still a tough
Yeah.
bracket for Joseph's side of bracket kind of thing.
yeah. I mean, he ultimately has to play Unsure, so there's no easy bracket.
Yeah.
Right? He's gonna have to face. Unsure will be in. Unsure's waiting, right? There's
Yeah.
no-
Unsure's still waiting.
It can be as easy as it wants. You're not gonna be. You can beat everyone else, but.
But then,
still have
but
to
then he
face-
got lucky in that he didn't need to face Ferocity because somebody else brought him down.
Oh, definitely.
Which
Yeah,
was
that's
Ober.
Yeah.
Ober brought him down for him.
Over should have thrown. Payback.
And that's
Oh,
it.
that was
Clean
rough.
3.